welcome back to Spyro 3. Figured I'd start right off here where I was previously because I ended up failing the second race and had to close up stream because I'd already been going for like, what was that, 2.5 hours, 3 hours? Seems to be the average I go for these.
Now that the Rhinox are gone, do you want to try a real challenge?
Yeah, I want to try a real challenge. Okay, I don't think, I'm gonna say I don't think anything too odd is gonna happen. I did actually have the game open this whole time, and I think the game checks for how long you've been running, more so than how much progress you've made. I don't know whether that might have contributed to some more anti-piracy measures appearing. I don't know what's going to change so far. I could have been just like sitting here with the game open this whole time losing an insane amount of eggs. I have no idea. All I know is I'm absolutely crushing this race this time though. Okay, I meant to do some tricks, but maybe I shouldn't get too cocky. There, that's more like it. Oops. I actually can't tell if that's Sparks right behind me or Hunter. Oh, I think it's Sparks. I think Hunter might still be quite far behind. Save my energy. But no need. Didn't even use the rocket at any point.
Sheesh! I can't believe you beat me! You must have been practicing the whole time I thought you were looking for eggs. Hey, speaking of which, one of those crabs was guarding this one.
Who egg is this? Oh, it's Aiden. Cute. I didn't check my levels properly before I started today. I don't think that's too loud. I feel like the charge noise might have been quite loud. Sparks, you are so impatient. Why not have a little look around for fun? I think you can get a skill point, actually, if I do this quick enough. Did I go for that? This has no bearing on doing the actual anti-piracy run whatsoever. I'll be honest, this is just a show-off at this point. I've actually been watching some speedruns of this since the last time I played. Nothing to do with actually doing this playthrough, I was just like in the mood to watch some pros at work. I have learned so many secrets that I had no idea existed in this game. These are, you know, this trilogy I've been playing for, I'm gonna fall in that pool, aren't I? Yes. So I've been playing this trilogy pretty much since it came out. And there were so many things I had. That was kind of sick. That was not on purpose, but it looked quite good. That is not one of the tricks. I don't think that's something they do. But I realised that there were so many things I could have done in this playthrough, like getting into areas early that I just had never known about, and I kind of wish I'd watched those playthroughs before I'd started this so I could have demonstrated them. The pool. The pool. I'm like proving myself to not be a pro player in the slightest by, as I'm talking about, wow, these cool speedruns, I'm just absolutely biffing it. I don't think whatever the score is, I don't think I'm gonna get it. I wonder what it was, like maybe finishing under like 130. Oh, okay, I got the record. I'm satisfied with that. Now, you know what I haven't checked since I started this? Also, my mic's a bit... I'm going to turn myself down there. I haven't checked what eggs might have disappeared, so... Is anything 79 eggs? Samurai Spring still has all the eggs. Bamboo Terrace doesn't, but that I didn't get that previously. I think everything is fine. Fireworks Factory has been entered also. That is because I took my card out just to, so I didn't save anything. But I wanted to test one of those aforementioned tricks that I've been learning about in the speedruns to see if I can do it. So nothing has actually been gained there yet. I just wanted to have a little look-see to see if I could do something. It doesn't really add anything to this run whatsoever. But I figured why not, you know. It will come in handy, I will say, if I lose a specific egg that I don't want to go back for. If I can, there's a trick I want to do in Fireworks Factory to enter a port early, and that will definitely be something that's useful to me. So I want to go in this. There's an area with a submarine minigame that I missed last time. I think I gotta go, yeah, I gotta go like way to the end of the level to go back on myself further. Yeah, there's a trick, for example, that I didn't know you could do in Bamboo Terrace where I actually did the swimming in air glitch and I didn't know that you can just go to... you can go in the acid pool. You can actually go to the edge of the bridge before you get the bridge to come out and go underneath, and the egg will spawn from where the thief is supposed to spawn if you haven't actually triggered the thief to appear yet, because the thief is loaded into the level the whole time but is invisible, I guess, and just placed out of bounds where you wouldn't ordinarily be able to access it. And things like that are just really funny to me because it's like, yeah, that makes sense, because why would the game, you know, it has to load certain objects even if you haven't accessed them. But, you know, you wouldn't be able to get to those in normal gameplay, but it's always fun when you have little exploits like that to me, where it's like, if you just go slightly out where you aren't supposed to, you can just achieve things super early.
These here waters used to be my favorite diving spot.
I like that the text is phonetic.
I can't get any loot with these subs, Patrol.
I can't get any loot with these subs. I want to ride the sub. Yeah, I do. Now this minigame I remember being annoying. What you have to do is you have to perfectly like lock on to those until those rings show up as red, and sometimes the subs go, you know, out of view. Like that. If the corner had been turned, just like if I had been a second late, they would have gone out of range. And what I could do, but I don't think I have the skills to do. Oh, that's weird. Did that not? There we go. Is you can actually aim, sort of like a Space Invaders tactic, a little further ahead of them, so the missile will just hit. But I don't know if I have the capabilities for that. Yeah, and they turn like that if you get too close. Oh, that is... evil. Is evil as the word I would use there. Okay, I think I got that one. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty painless actually.
Well, I'll be darned. You got some mean sub-driving skills. Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
I'm so glad to get my reward. Oh, Ethel! God, that reminds me of when I was a kid, I was really into pretty much almost exclusively novelty songs before I developed like a wide range of a taste of music. Yeah, we gotta do it again. That's kind of fun. Darn tootin'. Yeah, so before I developed like a stronger sense of music, I just enjoyed anything that was comedic and entertaining as a kid. And Ethel, the name Ethel just makes me think of Oh, I can't remember the guy's name who did the song The Streak, but my dad used to play it a lot. And that's just my strongest association with that name, especially in that kind of accent too. Oh, they let out spikes now. That's cool. Ray Stevens, is that the guy who did The Streak? It's somewhere back in my memory. Oh. I completely, like,
Well,
ignored that one. I want to say he also... Is he the guy who also did the song My Own Grandpa? That kind of thing about, like, a convoluted family tree of remarrying people. I feel like it might be someone who just does similar music. Oh, I like that they made it worse. I understand that's the whole point of a game, a challenge. Still, I do not agree. No, can't get me. Can run from me quite easily. I should be the only one in a video game allowed to have attacks, actually. It's cheating when the enemies do it. Maybe wait for this one to come out. Oh, there's one here, actually. I'm putting all of this effort into a game I'm not even going to complete 117%, by the way. That's the worst part. The ending of this is inevitable. I know there's no way to complete it. I think there technically is a way you could complete it if you really wanted to put the effort in. And you really optimize, you know, the eggs that you're going to get taken from you, the gems that can become completely missable if you do it wrong, which I've been informed, and I was never aiming to complete this game all the way anyway, but I've been informed that I've gone past the point of no return where gems will be erased from the levels that I can now never gain. So we're not going to see the super bonus round, but that was never going to happen. Oh, this guy's annoying. That's a bad one. Oh, so he disappeared. Where did it go? Into one of these tunnels, maybe? Oh. Oh, there's a weird drought of the subs now. Where did they go? Oh, wait. Oh, this is risky. This is real tight. Okay, wait for it to come. Maybe I can attack it. That was kind of a long shot. Yes! Way too happy about that. I feel like regressed to a real little kid sense of like, yeah, I got the bad guy in the video game. Oh, it's over. It's over.
At last, the acid lake is safe for swimming again. I wish I could reward you better, but all I got's left is this here other egg. Maybe there'll be something better in this one.
Who is it? Dolores. Dolores the dragon. I mean, that sounds like a real kid's book kind of character, doesn't it? That just seems pro. What am I doing? I thought I could go in there. No, I'm not safe. Just gotta take a quick dip in the acid pool. No problem. Oh yeah, I gotta shoot that with a SERP, haven't I? I'm just scooping up all these gems here for no particular reason, because I was literally just talking about how I cannot get them. No, I won't be able to get all of them in this game now. But I have the need to. I can't... It's difficult for me to play through a Spyro game and not want to get all the stuff that's in there. So what do I have left now in this one? I gotta get an egg from the acid, right? Swim through acid. Do it, kids. Do it in real life. It'll be fun. You can do that. Spyro can do it. Oh, I remember myself of those old, like, standards, was it, like, standards and practices that television stations used to have. I don't know if they're as strict as they used to be, but if you ever read through the Disney ones especially, because as you can imagine, they have a lot of crazy rules for things that they wanted to cover themselves with. They didn't want kids to imitate, even though there was absolutely no chance of kids ever imitating these things. Ah! Chad, where are you going to find this acid to try it out? You know what? I think I can understand why they would cover themselves, because I think kids would find a way to do that. Kids can find a way to injure themselves in any possible way you could not conceive of. But this one, the one that reminded me is that they had a note on American Dragon that they wanted Jake to wear a helmet every time he transformed into a dragon form and flew around. You know, you're thinking, where are they going to find the assets to try this at home? Where are they going to find the ability to turn into a dragon? But they wanted to cover it up, and the fact that they didn't do that is probably how they got away with, not putting Jake in the helmet, because clearly somebody on that team was like, we're not doing this. We don't have to do this. This is not an act you can imitate. I think they're going to be okay.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Felinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Law, apparently. This one already always kind of makes me think of the second game a bit, that had levels that were sort of siblings to each other, where there was one story going in one level and then the other half of the story in the other one. Usually had some characters that were connected, or maybe there was a small war going on, which is always a weird tone to go back to.
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser Prince Azrael.
I'm good. Thanks for good luck with the run. I think it's probably going to go not so well. I have no idea which... Oh, I was going to say I don't know which enemy made that sound then. Yeah, the second game definitely had this sense of... Well, it was in development around 1999. And you could sort of tell what in the news was influencing it. There's a lot of... I wouldn't say it's a game particularly that has a strong political overtone to it, but there's a lot of warring regions in it that feel kind of influenced
Spyro,
by the country it was being developed in at the time. Oh, I have just about enough to pay off Moneybags. Actually, what does he have to say again?
Come to think of it, the wizards only agreed to raise the steps. They never said they wouldn't lower them again. Those guys are pretty clever, aren't they?
I don't know if you saw my comment on the last stream, but I have completed the anti-piracy version many times and I can help you with your run if you want. I did actually mention that comment, I think just before you arrived. Yeah, I was talking about how I've pretty much done myself out of the chance to collect all the gems, which was never going to be a problem because I was never aiming for this to be a full run. This is kind of just exploring it.
There is no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal our poor princess.
You didn't have to pay him here, you can skip him by waiting for 5 minutes. What? Oh really? In this version? Like, just this version? What happens? Because I don't think I've actually watched anything on this. I've only been watching speedruns on it because I didn't want to spoil myself for any potential unusual stuff that will occur in this version. I kind of know vaguely what's going to happen. I know, for example, that there'll be a point where it sometimes just takes you out of the level.
I just saw Prince Azrael run into the castle. We have to stop him before he reaches the princess.
Oh, what? I had controller drift. Now we'll never stop him. I'm sorry, Molly. Oh, what's this texture down here? Anyway, that didn't set back too far, really. I wish you a lot of fun exploring it. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Hi, Molly.
I just saw Prince Azrael run into...
Okay, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a closer look at these guys. Don't walk off the side. Kind of reminded myself then of, if anyone's ever seen that footage of David Byrne inducting David Bowie into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He just walks up to the podium, looks around in silence, and then goes, "Don't lean towards the microphone." I don't know if that's an instruction that was written on there for him, obviously not to read out, or if he was just reminding himself. And then he just looks around the audience and goes, "Hello." I just really like that clip. It's a really endearing clip. If you stay on this level long enough, then it turns all the stats of the fourth world to the stats of the first world, which means that the game will think that you beat the sorceress. Which means that moneybags will spawn on the bridge in Midnight Mountain and despawn everywhere else. That is peculiar. So have I been in this level now long enough? I mean, I'm not going to leave until I'm totally sure then.
Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Azrael just the dreamiest? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Azrael says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
God, will you look at the design of that cat wizard? That is great. You can also enter the super bonus world in two ways, and one way requires the anti-piracy measure of this level. I can guide you through it if you want to see something interesting. You know what? I didn't think I'd actually get to see the super bonus world, so yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing that. This is such an odd little level. I've definitely been here about 5 minutes by now, right? 4 minutes, was it? Yeah, it's 5 minutes. I could always just hang around. I actually do need to finish some of the egg missions, so I'm not going to leave just yet. So around here, isn't it, that I get to the cat wizard minigame? Yes. Oh, well, I'm already out here. I can always come back.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. She's just a friend, you understand. It's a strictly platonic relationship. It's certainly not a violation of military protocol whatsoever. What? What are you giving me that look for?
I kind of want to draw that face now. the face that he seems like he should be making in that bit.
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. Well, that is, unless you want to battle the witches.
I do want to battle the witches. Okay, I won't enter other areas. It might reset the timer. Yeah, I might just have to stick around after I've done this one. I'm sure I'll find something to gab about. I was hoping I could cheat my way through it by just hitting them all as they came out. But I guess not. I bet I actually could do that, you know. Oh. She's sad because I died.
Where have you...
Yes. Kill one of them at least. Oh, this is slightly more difficult than I remember it being. Good noise though when you just explode them. Eek! That's not good. Where is the last one? Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, perhaps I'm not. Now I am. Oh no. Oh god, that music. Alright, let me see if I can... No? Just that first one? Yeah, that's kind of a good head start. I get... How do you avoid those things? They are so fast. By doing that, I get... Just by running away like a coward seems to be the best course of action. So far, this has been my best method. I'm fine with that. No, no, no. No, no, no.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
I think we've established that is not true. I think she must have, you know, thinking in real time, she's seen him fail on multiple occasions now at this point. Okay, not so bad actually. Oh yeah, you can... I vaguely remember this. You can hit all the windows, can't you? Ah! It's all kind of coming back to me from when I played this as a kid now. No, do not. Oh, this is not good. Okay, hit the window. Hit, hit, hit. Kill, kill, no, kill me. You have to do them all from the beginning? There's no way.
Where have you been?
Oh, that's evil. Okay, hang on. I might just not do this egg after a few attempts, honestly, because this feels like it's going to be a slightly annoying one. Okay, let me try. I'll go for this try, I think, and then if not, I'm just gonna like move on, and we'll just abandon this egg. Apparently, I got one of them. I have no idea how. Okay, can I like? Not really. I was gonna say, can I scope them out? That's actually a terrible view. Press triangle. Where is this guy going? What happened there? I think I lost health, but I just got bounced off it instead. Oh, this is such an awful minigame. I'm definitely not going to survive this because I have no health left. Oh, that didn't hit? It looked like it did.
So?
I didn't actually mean to skip that, but good. You can just, they move towards you, yeah, but if I don't get out the air, I'm not gonna do this one, I don't think. I can tell this is, if I do, it's just gonna be, we're just gonna have to abandon her, I'm sorry. We'll leave him to it. I'll just have to remember that I'm always missing an egg in this level, and that's an easy enough one to, oh. That's an easy enough one to remember. crowns. I don't think I ever registered that when I was a kid. So whereabouts is the Jack and the Beanstalk one? Is that through here somewhere? No. Oh wait, do I want to go here? Is that why you're guiding me here? No. It might be down in that area with the super flame actually that I haven't visited yet. Yeah, over here. Let me try going here a sec. Can I open the atlas? Yeah, I can once I get over here and go where I'm going. So, Egg in the Cave, I think is the one I'm about to go to. Actually, let me open the full atlas. Okay, everything looking pretty normal here, actually. Yep. Oh, that's the one I'm looking for, okay. It's actually such a weirdly wide space. Hang on. Look at that, that is... Oh. The anti-piracy measure of the level is active. something slightly sinister about phrasing it that way. I don't know why this is such a weirdly wide area though, even this portal at the end of the cave and this open section. It just feels like something was probably supposed to be implemented there at some point.
According to legends, there's a
God, he's huge.
at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it. I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. His
body is like twice the size of Spyro's head. Like, what?
By the way, if...
No, I don't... Okay. already failed it by starting over. Alright, give me that. So this one bounces up, and the other one's a daisy, right? That, yeah. This is probably significantly easier with a double jump as well. I can just sort of cheat a lot of this. Or at least I would if there wasn't a little bit of controller drift going on. There you go. Oh, hey, there's physics. Look at this. It's fun. Okay, I looked over at chat for a second. Just ran straight ahead. Wait, it says Samurai Spring Jump, did it? Hold on. Oh! So it does. Oh, that is weird. That feels... I'm already 63% of the way through this game, wow. That just... Something's slightly freaky about that. Alright, anyway. This also means that you will unlock Bentley if you leave this level, if you haven't unlocked him yet. Pretty sure I already did do that the previous stream when I first entered the home world. 63% is a lie. Oh, I thought it was like already halfway through it because I'm already at this like second last home world. So it does actually factor the entire fake stats into consideration then. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, man. We're not going anywhere. I can totally make that, hold on. can totally get up there the wrong way. Watch this. No, I believe I can do it. I know this is possible. Okay, perhaps not. Would have been more fun that way, but let's do it the sensible way, I suppose. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah! Satisfying.
I found this egg on the way.
Pants. Shelley! You know...
You've been doing great.
I know I'm always bringing up that one band I like, and no matter what stream I do. But I just, you know... I do want to point out that's the name of the DJ who was running the station of the They Might Be Giants marathon I was listening to the other day. That can't go unnoticed. Same spelling and everything, even with the extra E. I mean, I assume Shelley is sometimes spelled without the E, and it's just like Shell with a Y. I actually don't know that many Shelleys myself. Excuse me. Excuse me, that would have been such a nice shot. Thank you. I'm a simple person, I see Spyro, I click like. Completely understandable. So there is just a permanent egg deletion in the future, yeah. I think, yeah, I've definitely already completely screwed myself out of doing this in any possible full completion, which is totally fine. I'm kind of more, you know, excited by the idea of completely screwing it up, because I do want to see how badly this thing can just be a miserable experience. No more miserable experience than the people I know who have tried to do that, like yourself, but yeah, I'm more into the breaking it and seeing how it can go kind of thing. Where's my bean? There. Oops. Oh, you are so needy, having to be in the exact right space. Can I double jump from here? Actually, ooh, I feel like I probably can. Oh, maybe? Yes. That model's great.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs for a souvenir.
Oh, Chuck. Cutes. Not so cutes. Terrible bonk.
That's the ugliest goose I've ever seen.
That dragon, because it had the same model as the previous one, reminded me that the egg you collect for the ice skating in Icy Peak, I totally mispronounced. I thought that dragon was called Kearney. It was actually Cerny, which is a reference to Mike Cerny, which somehow, despite playing these games for years and seeing a lot of, you know, game presentations, I had never really known about him. And the most embarrassing part of that is that there was a Spyro like PlayStation Underground behind the scenes video that I used to watch a lot as a kid that was uploaded onto YouTube in like the mid-2000s, and He's literally on that, talking about Spyro and developing it. I don't know how I misremember this. The thing that sticks in my mind most is that, you know, Stuart Copeland did the music for it and talks about it. I guess I just completely forgot one of the main people behind this thing existing, Benjamin. I remember doing this part and Reignited, that was a nightmare. I remember that being really tough as a kid myself, yeah. I remember it's actually backwards. I remember the Cat Witch shooting thing in the tower being okay, and the Jack and the Beanstalk thing being a pain. I don't know why these have reversed now they've gotten older. Have you encountered any anti-piracy measures so far? Yeah, on the previous stream, when I was in Frozen Altars, I think it was, the language changed to initially Italian and then Spanish. That was fun. I've had some slight egg deletions as mentioned, and nothing too iffy yet seems to have occurred. But I think as the game goes on, like it gets into the end game here. Like, for example, the one I encountered before about, is it still active, by the way? The Midnight Mountain thing? Yeah, okay, so that's still here. Midnight Mountain is a place I haven't visited yet. That should not be in the atlas. The information should not have been copied over. So that's the biggest thing that's been present so far. I guess I could go to Fireworks Factory yet. Also, Sparks is back to normal, I just realised that. Is that, when I left off on the last stream, I thought Sparks had gone permanently green. But I guess if you reset, he actually... Oh! Joe's over here.
Why don't you ask around the other worlds to see if you can get me some help to build this rocket?
Oh, I gotta get him some help. Sure. This is the most useful anti-piracy measurement. The stat shaves the game. It saves the entire game when you know how to use it. I did not think this would be feasible. I did, oh wait, I was gonna say I did get Bentley, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because I forgot you've mentioned Bentley is available, so I'm gonna go to the Sorceress's Lair, apparently. Why is that actually? I was gonna go back to Midday Gardens so I could do Bentley's mission in Bamboo Terrace. Okay, if I go to this, is this gonna immediately erase the game? Because I know that shouldn't be Spike's Arena. That's okay. What happens if I go to Spike's Arena? Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is where the fun begins. Okay, so if I go to Spike's Arena, that would take me to Midnight Mountain. If I go to the Sorceress's Lair, will that just erase my game? Because that would ordinarily erase it at the very end of the game. It will bring you, the Sorceress's Lair will bring you to the super bonus round. Oh. Well, I didn't think I'd get to see that this playthrough, so I'm absolutely going to that. Sparks' status tends to fluctuate, I remember. At one point he's almost down, and then the other time he can be healed. Maybe, yeah, maybe this is something that will just entering Buzz's dungeon. I don't think so. Oh, okay.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
The weird way it is, then. Oh. Okay, here we go. I was excited to get to this part of the stream because I feel like this is when the problems really start to become more evident. That was not a problem related to it, that was just a skill issue on my part. You chose by entering the Sorceress's Lair. It sounds so foreboding. too close. Sheila, that's the opposite of helping me. I can't believe she would betray me like that. Oh, and how did you hear the sorceress was... Yeah, how did you hear the sorceress was doing that? By any chance? Did you happen to speak to her? Oh! Whoops. I didn't know you were going to do that. I hear sheep. Where is sheep? Oh no, it's Sheila. It wasn't a sheep after all. I feel this is the longest I've ever been on the bus fight. Oh wait, is it on hard mode by any chance? I forgot about the difficulty slider happening. Okay, you're a little further away than I wanted you to be. But it's cool. Nice. There'll be no vehicles, so no rocket and no whirligig in the Midnight Mountain, but you can still escape. You already have this egg. Yes, yes, well, that was very cute. I'm happy to see that egg again. Okay, going over to the super bonus world, apparently. Oh. That's fine. That's probably fine. Oh.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her.
I'm a little worried.
This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
I don't think there's any fodder in, any sort of fodder in Super Bonus Round World. I don't think there is, because there's no reason you'd ever really be hit by anything. Whoops. Do I want to collect stuff here, or do I want to come back later? I'm going to look around a bit, but I'm definitely going to come back at some stage. I want to see what the rest of the game has to offer now at this point. Maybe I'll just catch the one thief, because it's, satisfying. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll catch one more thief. Just one more. Oh, it's not as fun without my buddy Sparks here to collect them all up for me. Because I'm too lazy to do it myself. It's really important that you don't talk to Moneybags in Midnight Mountain right now. You probably aren't that experienced with Spyro, and it'll make stuff hard for you later. Experienced in what way? What gives you that impression? I forgot you were here.
Oh, by the way, Hunter is around here somewhere. He's been tinkering with one of his new toys all day, and he wants to show it off.
Oh, I remember that line making me so mad when I was a kid. I always thought Bianca was this really cool character, and like, just at the very end when they turn her into sounding like a really Why did they make her sound naggy? That wasn't what her character was, and it just seems so... There's something of a slightly sexist choice in that, too. Oh, when she gets paired up with a boyfriend, now she becomes kind of boring and critical of, like, oh, he's been playing with his toys. It's like, come on. You didn't have to do that. That was not what her character was. I said I wasn't going to get all the thieves, but oh, it's fun. It's fun. What can I say? It's enjoyable. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's left them in this little hub area, and then there's nothing else I can unlock because I don't have anywhere near the amount of gems. Wait, there's another one. There we go. Experiencing glitches and skips. That's true, because there were so many I didn't even know about. I bet that last time I played this particular one, maybe a little older then. You know what? Maybe not, actually. This is kind of... It's not by any means a bad game, but I think it actually might be the first time I revisited this since I was maybe 15, 14. The other two I've come back to a lot, especially the first one. I play that pretty much every single year, but yeah, it probably is accurate that I was kind of just thinking, oh, I was kind of like saying, oh, when I was a kid, remembering what it was first like, and not realizing I think I genuinely haven't touched this one since I was a kid. So yeah, that's definitely decayed down to inexperience. So I can't leave. Do I just exit level to go back to Midnight Mountain? I'm nervous. I'm scared. I feel like I'm in all new territory now. I can just do the exit level. Okay. I'll trust you on this because I'm not the one who's tried to complete it 117%. Oh. Now comes the weird part that you choose. That you chose, rather. This is just the weird part that I chose myself. Oh. Good to have you back, Sparks. So don't talk to moneybags. Very important. No, no, no. Bianca is still a better character than Hunter. Her behavior can be explained, and he just keeps collectibles to himself. He knows why we're collecting them. Yes.
Spyro,
honestly, what is up with that? Also, what's up with this camera?
Stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay?
Okay. Okay. Apparently I'm a little nervous about it. Screen shaking like, oh. Go to the rocket area and you will see the weird part. I'm seeing the weird part. Yeah. God, I love the music in Midnight Mountain, by the way. That's great. Yes, even Spyro's looking around like, Well, oh yeah, so like you said, the game is in the state as if I have beaten the sorceress, and I clearly have not. Yeah, what's going on, Spyro? So here's Agent 9. Thanks for freeing me. Why don't you come visit me in my homeworld? Sheila's Alp. Oh. Oh. Do you want to leave this world? I don't think I have a choice. So are all of the portals now Sunny Villa? Yep. Don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna find another way to get around you. Molten Crater. Do I want to collect some stuff here? I'll look around a bit. Cloud Spires. Mycon. You could just enter a portal and it'll bring you to the equivalent of the first world levels. Oh, they actually do go there. Her future boyfriend has those eggs she needs. Why does she bother her Spyro if she finds out it's free eggs? I guess she does kidnap him at one stage, but are we to assume that he just has the eggs on his person the whole time? Like, where are they hiding those? When Hunter just strolls up and he's like, oh, Spyro, I got this dragon egg. I got your dragon siblings right here, but you're gonna have to beat me in a skateboarding competition. Like, he's just walking around with these. I think we found the true villain of this series. Can't go in there. Apparently I have already been in there though, according to the game. Eevee. It's cute, they're kind of gummy. They don't have any teeth or anything, because they're babies. I wonder what the Atlas looks like right about now. Shh, it's a secret. Oh, okay. All looking very normal. This in combination with another interesting anti-piracy trick can be used to enter Midnight Mountain levels early with like 19 eggs, and this is only possible in anti-piracy. You know, it's a weird little attempt to deter people from getting the game illegally when you think about it. Like, yeah, sure, people wouldn't have been able to exploit this. You know, if they were young players or had absolutely no idea how to beat it, because why would you? This will be years of research that have gone into learning how to beat this thing. But it actually makes the experience fascinating, kind of a challenge. And I feel like what they've done is sort of accidentally implement an interesting way to play this game. Yes, I do assume it. Why he kept a lot of orbs in Spyro 2. Yeah, exactly. This is why I'm saying, like, the true villain of the series. Why does he have those? Why does he have those when he was there when Ripto came in? And they needed the orbs for the portal and he knows that. What is up with that? What level is this? Seashell Shore. Sure.
Ah, buddy.
Oh. I got the Anti-Piracy when I was 5 years old from my cousin for Christmas. I didn't know it was pirated and didn't speak English, so I didn't understand the piracy screen. Again, that's the sad thing about, you know, so many... Hi, Sparks. That's the sad thing about so many anti-piracy stuff, is it's like, usually, you know, it's an entirely victimless experience to, you know, the people getting these games are young kids. Because I had a ton of pirated games as a kid. And I was just very fortunate for the fact that this was not one of them. Spyro 3 was one of my few legitimate games. And that is a very, very fortunate coincidence because I had the first two on burnt copies. And if, you know, I don't know why we ended up buying the third one. If we hadn't, I would have had this exact experience as a kid. I guess I'll go into Sheila's Alp, apparently. You waited over 2 hours and to make it finally load. God, that's a lot of patience for a small kid, actually.
Hiya.
So... I don't think I'm missing an egg here. This is probably one of the longest levels I could have done, sadly, but hey, we're here now. And it means I can just yap a little bit more, so... Yeah, this was one of the few games we had that was a legitimate copy, and thank God, going by this experience. The only problem I ever remember having as a kid was we had a pirated copy of Gex 2 Enter the Gecko that I never played. I would watch my dad play it because I wasn't very good at games as a kid. Probably very easy to say I'm not very good at video games now, but I was just really abysmal at them as a kid. Mostly just scared of enemies and stuff, so I would just watch my dad play them instead. Let him beat them for me. But we had a particular problem with this one copy of Gex where whenever you get to the final boss, you get to res and finish the entire fight, and the cutscene would be about to play out, and it would freeze.
Hey, Sheila!
Hey, Sheila! Have an egg? But yeah, consistently I think we did it about twice. At least twice. Thinking that, oh, maybe the first time was a fluke, the disc could be dirty, or there was just a bit of a problem. Got all the way through the game again, went to beat res, went to load the final cutscene, it doesn't load, it just crashes. Devastating thing when you're a child and you just want to be, you know... Well, I was going to say reap my reward, basically reap all of my dad's hard work for that reward. And it probably wasn't very fun for him either. And like, as a kid, I'm just thinking, oh, I want to see the end of my video game. And I've just got this grown adult spending his spare time trying to beat a game for me that isn't even finishing. I still don't know what the ending is. I've never looked up the ending. Weirdly enough, for all of the games I've gone back to and researched things about, you know, watched people's playthroughs, watched cutscenes, looked up stuff on the cutting room floor wiki for deleted content because I'm nosy. I've somehow never, in all my 30 years of living, gone and seen what the actual ending to that game is. Maybe I'll go and do that after this stream. I can finally fulfill my childhood dream of seeing what the end of Gex 2 Enter the Gecko is like.
This was ahead.
This is my absolute favourite game because of the anti-piracy. I can understand that because I just think there's a fun side to... I mean, I think this is why game creepypastas are such a popular genre, is because the idea of taking a game that you're familiar with and adding this weird twist to it. Okay, everything seems normal here. You know, it's very appealing. There's a nice sort of adventurous side and exploration to something you're so familiar with by adding this whole side of a sinister underlying tone. And then you get, you know, really extreme anti-piracy measures are basically that thing, but for real. All the secrets you could add in a creepypasta story are, oh, hi Zoe. I had the same problem with the last Spyro game before Reignited. When I managed to beat the game on my original Xbox, it froze and my progress reset. It's devastating, isn't it? Like, you put all that effort in. I mean, I'm saying this on a playthrough where that will be the ending. I am going to go through this whole game, and I know how it's going to end. It's a real shaggy dog story of a playthrough. Now you need to get all the Sparks levels and get all the eggs to protect yourself against some nasty stuff. How many Sparks eggs do I have? I haven't done any of the levels, actually. But I might just... Okay, I might just... Spike's Arena. I might just move on because I'm not too concerned about things being deleted, as long as I... Just one gem. As long as I'm able, like, to get through Midnight Mountain and get to the Sorceress. Because there's already too much that has occurred now for me to do this, you know, aim for 117%. That's not achievable anymore. And was never the intent. Is that normal? That's normal. Oh, you know what? I saved Bentley. I don't think I ever actually finished the world, did I? So I can go and do that now. May as well get this one out of the way. Get the slowest moving character one out of the way. I do like this character because he's pretty cute. I like that he's verbose and...
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro, but first I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
He's completely adorable, but the gameplay is it's not my favorite. Also, cute. I think he might have just been picking his nose and eating it though. That's a little less cute.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick. Come on, just press the circle button to swing your club. I want to see it break into 1,000,000 pieces.
Swing your club. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Come on, bro. You will be able to get to all the levels, but then you won't be able to return to the second or third world later if you don't protect it. Oh. You won't be able to enter the last Sparks level later if you aren't careful. And basically the sub areas in the super bonus round. That's not too bad, I guess. As long as I kind of get to see most things that the game has to offer in this mode, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Maybe it's kind of tempting knowing that information now, and that people have laid the groundwork and done the research. Maybe at some point I'll brush up on some skills and actually try and attempt a full run. One day, I think, though. I think that maybe that could be fun and entirely frustrating.
Into the gong, I bet we could make the roof cave in.
I'm gonna deflect the gong. It's for a bong. Look at the way he hops. It's so cute. Can I get this egg, please? Oh, Brian. God, the camera is so odd as Bentley.
It took me forever to train those seals to throw snowballs. Now they've gone and turned on me. It took me forever to...
Spike's collars are a real nice touch there. Oh, hey, where did you come from? His gameplay was my issue in Reignited as well. Yeah, it's just... I think... this is kind of why 3 is my least favourite, just because I think they tried to force a little too much in and had such little time to do it. And I think the many different characters you could play as was very ambitious, but I just don't think they control as fun as they could do. So this kind of slow, lumbering movement is not particularly enjoyable if you've already been going through a game where you're quite a speedy mover and quite fluid. This just kind of drags you down a bit.
Another gong! Great! I bet we could cause an avalanche with this one.
Throw the snowball, Bartholomew. I'll hit it this time. Oh, I missed it. Throw it again. Oh, I missed it. Keep going. This is the perfect sibling simulator. No, I swear I'm gonna hit it this time. Whoops. Okay. Oh. How long do you think I could keep him doing this for? Can I just walk away? Oh, I can.
Another gong!
Another gong! Hooray!
A stinking Rhinoc has blocked the way with this box. It shouldn't be any problem for you to push it out of the way, though. Pushing that block is easy for a big...
Pushing that block is easy. I don't... What accent were they going for with these two? I feel like they're supposed to be English, like East End, but it comes across as a little bit Australian. Pushing that block is... Whoa. Oh, check out this guy. Spyro 3 is a big project but ended as a series of mini-games masqueraded as Spyro-esque levels with a story in the background. I prefer 1 and 2, absolutely, yeah. Like, this is what I mean by saying it's not a bad game, it's a completely enjoyable one. But I think 1 and 2 just have this... 3 is kind of a more of the same issue, where it doesn't sort of change much from 2. It kind of built upon 2, whereas 2 is a completely different world to the first game. It feels like it's developing, you know, it's giving you new gameplay mechanics, it's taking you into this entirely new environment, and then 3, you could tell they were probably just a bit burned out, running out of ideas, wanted to move on to a new IP. I don't think it, like, ruins the atmosphere of it, but I kind of enjoys... There's probably a reason I revisited the first 2 more than I have this one.
Hey, Brainiac, you're supposed to be smart. Why don't you try pushing those blocks around to bridge that gap? Hey,
Aye. Oh. I just disliked Warp as it was just too polished and has too many gameplay styles. You know, it's weird because I would probably agree, but Warped is actually the only Crash game I have a strong amount of experience with. So it's kind of weird that's like my only defining memory of that series. I guess I was more of a Spyro kid by default. My cousin had 2, but I don't remember playing a lot of it. Pretty much my strongest memory of the second Crash game was like us resetting the PS2. We were playing it on after the opening cutscene because we thought it was absolutely hysterical when Cortex fell into the cave and the match he'd lit went out and he goes, "Do!" That was like the pinnacle of humor to me when I would have been 10, he would have been 7. We just reset that game for what felt like an hour. And yeah, that's my favourite memory of Crash 2.
Here's a little something for your rock collection.
Eric. We can barely see Eric because Bentley is just so huge. They played it too safe, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can understand that when you kind of have a successful game, you want to get, you know, the deadline is so short as well as such a quick turnaround. You're just going to build it upon the engine you already have and stick with the formula that players of the previous ones already liked and are familiar with to ensure you do not have a loss. So I get why this happens with games, but it is always preferable when they try something new, and it's not kind of like more of the same, I suppose.
I don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes.
Also, I think there's a difference
long
in the
time
colour
ago,
palettes
the
chosen
Sorceress banished them to
between
the other side of the
like
world.
the second and third games as well. Like the first one has my personal favourites. I think it has a lot of great limited palettes that make the world feel like this really colourful, fantastical environment. They very much make sure to have all the colours in harmony and be very, like, some of them really pop and are really pleasant to look at. They're just nice worlds to be in. And 3 it's nice to look at, but I feel like it doesn't quite have the same effect that the first 2 games do. Like, this level, I mean, this is actually one of the better levels. It's beautiful to look at, but I feel like there's just a lot going on. It's a weird criticism to say there's a lot of colours going on in a nice game environment because that's pretty realistic, but I think the first Spyro just had these beautiful limited palettes that really worked. You know, you would have like a small amount of... I'm not expressing this too well because I'm using half my brain power to play a video game, but I think the point I'm basically trying to make that the limited palettes in the first game really gave it a strong visual style that they don't really continue to do by this third game. Midnight Mountain, I think, is a good example of when they did do that. They actually did take a lot of care to replicate that first game style.
Oh, hello! It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty sorceress is...
Naughty sorceress! Now comes something inconvenient. We'll still be able to return, but it will take a little bit longer because you'll have to enter and leave bosses to go to the second or third world after. Oh. First is a first, and they just wanted to figure out stuff and making it consistent at the same time. 3 is a vibrant eye candy with not enough substance. Yeah, that does kind of sort out my problems with this. Well, problems is a strong word, I guess. But it basically does go, you know, if I were to give these games sort of a, if I were to, I'm trying to think, is it too harsh to put first, because it feels like such a Pokemon Gen 1 like a thing to say, like, oh, I prefer the first game, everything after that isn't as good. I think I generally would go like 1, 2, 3 in that order of my favorites. There's kind of a weird thing too that I spent more time in the second game as a kid, and that is purely because I mentioned earlier I was scared of video game enemies, and that was because you could get the Super Flame permanently in a new save if you'd beaten it once. So once my dad beat the game for me and unlocks that Super Flame, I would just like blast through all of those levels without having to be worried about being scared of enemies because I just sniped them from a distance. So that was the game I played the most as a kid, and 1 was probably just my... Wow, I'm getting it completely handed to me here, by the way. Where's that Firefly? Thank you.
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon to get across here.
I'm gonna use the cannon.
It's fun how you can tell this game came out a few years after The Matrix. There's also another thing I'm hoping we're going to see in this level, if I get my glitch right, where it gives like a strong sense of what was popular when this game was being produced. Do you want to see something fun in Bamboo Terrace? I do. Is it the thing of like, I was talking about this earlier, I'm not sure if you were there then, that if you go to the end of the bridge, you can attack the thief before it shows up. Which I didn't know about previously, and I wish I'd done when I first played this on the previous stream. Oh, this sure is 2000, isn't it? What movies were fresh in everybody's brain? Yeah, so technically didn't actually save Agent 9 because I never went through that level. And so it is still locked. Grady. The choices of like what to actually implement as an anti-piracy measure is so odd, because what would have actually been done in the code to have Midnight Mountain be accessible, but it replaces them all with the Sunrise Spring data? Like, was that something that was done purposefully, or is that just a quirk of the game? I mean, I'm trying to work out if that's something they would have purposely put in, or if that's just a way the game is completely freaking out. Is there a thing like they're anticipating players to see that and think, oh, I can go to Midnight Mountain early? And then that's another surprise for them because they're filthy cheaters, apparently, and they should be punished for, oh, not only did you pirate the game, but you want to see the end of the game early. Well, guess what? You're going to get here and it's going to be the first world again. No, it's just such an odd... It was done purposefully, yeah, because it feels like it would be difficult a result to achieve if you weren't specifically trying to aim for that. just it's such an odd way of messing with you. Now, also there's fireworks going off in real life. I don't know if you actually heard that, but it makes the world feel very immersive. Alright, can I get into this? Yes, I can. There's my first glitch of the game.
Hey, Spyro! I'm helping a kid called Handel recover some secret rocket plans the sorceress stole. You know, I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty!
There are actually fireworks going off! I don't know if you can hear those, but wow. What timing. I don't know why fireworks are going off. It's not like a particular day or anything.
Hi, Agent 9.
So yeah, basically just gonna clip into Agent 9 early, and we can see this character straight away, which is... oh. That is one tough kid. Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to mention is that, excuse me, how much Agent 9 is clearly based on the popularity of Jim Carrey at the time, who was still very big as a comedic actor when these came out. Where's the, let's see, isn't there a secret here? I remember this. There's supposed to be an... oh my god, there's fireworks outside. Ah, there it is. I see it up there. Yes. Blaster, gimme. I really like his devious little laugh too. Like he gets a really violent weapon, it's just like me too, honestly. You know, usually having so many fireworks go off while I'm trying to stream would be annoying, but because of the level I'm in, I think I'm just gonna not mute and leave them going. Oh, where'd you come from? Why does that firefly make like the noise of a grown man? It's like a Looney Tunes thing. If the Sheila egg wasn't deleted, you could have actually gone in here because the door would have been open. Ah. I need to stop wasting my ammunition. The way they look at you is so unsettling. They just run directly at you. Is someone behind this door? This guy's a little stuck. Oh! Oh, the box. I need to get a box. There we go. It's interesting that you can open the Agent 9 door here without even having entered his level on Midnight Mountain before. Yeah, I know it seems unlikely that somebody would have clipped into that, you know, as a new player before even doing that, but it is quite fun. Also, there we go. Okay, so... I feel like Agent 9's music is completely ill-fitting for this mission, by the way. You know, the Fireworks Factory music is so action-packed and fits with, you know, doing martial arts, running through a bunch of enemies, and you get here and it's like... doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean with no clipping, just with the anti-piracy measures, yeah, that's... yeah, why is that something that's part of it? They've made up some really odd rules for how this thing would play out. Aim. Fire. Oh, nice. Wait, is there a box? There's no box. Oh, there is a box. really good sounds in a row, honestly. Oh, wow, okay, okay. Like, chill out for a second. Chill. We don't have to fight. We can be friends. I'm absolutely wasting this precious cool ammo. Okay. Don't worry about that, I guess. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. What if I just ran for it? What if I just... Oh wait, you can do something where you can... I forgot to do this. Can't you, like, go back and forth and straight... actually, you know what? Let's not try and do that right now. Let's not try and learn speedrun strats while I'm actively being attacked. Oh, I'm back to my old thing. Oh no, I'm stuck. I need health. Please. You can go left and right and boot yourself as Agent 9, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, it's this way. This is the door. Oh my god, the health's so low. No, get me out of here. Oh no. Oh, one? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Wait! Wow.
Thanks for rescuing me. You better look after this egg before the Wynox try to blow that up too.
That was entirely weird luck. Nice. Why does it just go back to him like this? You okay, man? You're looking a little dazed. I like his propeller hat. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh god, that was inches from death. That was oh. Hey, Spyro. Actually, what does that sound down there? What does that say down there, rather? Sorry. Lab taken over. Rhinox everywhere. Oh, that was fun. I'm glad I did that early. Okay, now I gotta go get the bad dragon egg. Yeah, so where's that? Over here. There we go. I know what I said. Do you want to protect your file or just let the doom happen? Oh, absolutely let the doom happen. I could do with protecting myself. I need to find a firefly, but oh, this is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to get the cannon that brings me up to... Oh, it's over here, okay. I thought I remembered the cannon shooting me over there, but no. Through here. Ah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's kind of how my whole playthrough this felt so far. And honestly, every game I played. I remember this being a tedious little mission because the health regrows, but I don't remember it being so bad as much as time-consuming. It's nice that you get the permanent super flame. They knew this would be a real issue if you had to keep going back in, so they were just like, you know what, you can just have it for the whole time you're in this level. We'll be kind to you. We'll grant you mercy. They could have been particularly nasty with the anti-piracy on this level. Like, they could have made this thing... They could have had this entirely regenerate health the whole time. Maybe they just... I don't know whether that never occurred to anyone on the team, or they decided to grant people mercy. You know, whatever happened. Do you want to gradually make it worse, or do you want to dive straight into it without wiping the save file for the sorceress fight? I think gradually make it worse. I want to see how far we can push this thing. Oh. Okay, maybe not that far. I didn't even know those could attack you. The amazing thing is that I did actually 117% this as a kid, like the last time I played it, and it would have been the last time. Would have been a very long time ago. And God, do I not know how. The only area I remember having a lot of difficulty with was in Dino Mines, actually. With the tank mission. That tank minigame was awful. I don't think I will be doing that. And by the sounds of it, Dino Mines is a real pain in this version as well. Not Dino Mines, no, Haunted Tomb. I'm sorry, I don't know how I managed to mix those two up. In the same area, I guess. They're kind of both in my mind as being, you know, at the very end of the game and having slightly annoying missions. Like, Haunted Tomb is definitely the worst one. Dino Mines was just sort of similar to this, where it's a bit tedious, but at least achievable. Haunted Tomb is the area that I remember having the least amount of fun with. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do the tank mission in there, because that took me... I can remember the hours I sunk into that thing. Worth it, sure, to complete the game eventually and just to say I did, but wow. This is probably really annoying to listen to as well, by the way, with this constant explosion noise. Oh, they do start shooting fireballs at you. That's what got me before. Okay, I need to concentrate on this one here, just to, like, get it out of the way. Almost. Almost. Trying to, like, aim ahead of it like I was attempting to do with the submarines. Oh my god, it's literally just one part that's left. This one's growing back, but I'm just gonna concentrate on this guy. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's awful. They could have given the dragons resistance on major take damage if you shot them. That would be so evil. I'm just very surprised that they didn't. This would have seemed this thing is growing back and I have no idea where it is. This is easy to spot now. What happened? Okay, where did it go? There it is. Okay, I need to keep an eye on this one. Ugh. You know what? I'm kind of glad they didn't make this worse than it already is. God, could you imagine? But it seems like exactly the kind of thing some very petty developers would do. Alright, there you are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I probably should just waited it to come up the other end, actually. Oh no, it'll have really grown back. Oh, this is an awful mission to do. Okay, so wait for it to come out the other side. Not what I meant to hit, but still quite rewarding. Okay. Oh. Oh, you cannot let this thing out of your sight for a second. I'm really not sure if I'm even hitting it at this point. Oh, I am. Okay. Yeah. Oh god, this might be the last hit. It's so hard to aim at it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Oh, that is satisfying. That is nice. This is tedious and I struggled to, but managed to beat it eventually when I focused on one of them and the other was just flying along the long tail like, I don't care. Exactly. I think this might be the easier one as well. I think the purple one is the worst one to get because it goes through the tunnels, where I think this thing just flies erratically anywhere. Oh, you go under the tunnels too! You do that as well. The thing is, I'm kind of very aware that there's no point to me even achieving this because there's no good end to this game, and yet I wanna feel that sense of satisfaction when I do it. Maybe I won't finish this game with all of my progress intact, but I'll know I've done it. I know that there's... Okay. Okay. Come on, I see you. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is bad. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh my god, it gains so much health. Maybe it actually is. No, because it's not been. I don't think it's been documented anywhere that anything happens to these dragons. So I think it just is like this. Oh, wow.
Have this! I fished it out of the molten lava.
Whew. Evan, you better be grateful. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm sorry, Evan. He just got bond and he's already full of guilt.
I knew those monsters would be no match for you.
Maybe I won't finish this game with all of my progress. That's actually true due to the anti-piracy measures. It is true. That's the thing. I know this can only end in tragedy. There is no way for me to keep everything I've gained, and yet I still persevere. Why? Who knows? Also, I have 99 eggs now. That's pretty cool. Alright, is that... hidden in alcove and question mark, question mark, question mark. I actually don't remember what that egg is. If you plan for a 4th stream, then you should beat those levels before resetting the console because the portals will be closed after a reset after Dino Mines. Alright, let me go back read the chat real quick. All of my attention went entirely focused on trying to get rid of those dragons. I should beat those levels before resetting the console. Okay. That can be arranged, certainly. I'm definitely gonna... Oh, there's the other egg, there's the other egg. I see you. I can definitely leave this up to, well, essentially get worse and worse. Noodles. was a speedrun strat. It made me get over there faster. Also, that was egg 100. I honestly have no memory of where this last egg is. Can't get over that. That's such a good noise for that fodder. I'm assuming it's hidden in this main level somewhere, but I'm actually not sure. This is not coming to me. Usually by now I've been like, yeah, I've not played this in a bit, but I know where everything is. But in this case, no, I don't know where that egg actually is. This is what it's like to be old, by the way. Eventually your precious Spyro memories start to decline. You can't remember where eggs are in Spyro 3 anymore. I feel like the anti-piracy is starting to delete things from my brain in real life. It's a sub area next to the end. Oh! Oh, right, it's not in this. That would explain why I can't find it. Nice bonk. For once, that wasn't actually me. Okay, time to check on how everything's going, actually, now that I think about it. Ninja HQ. Oh, yeah, so it actually told me. You're doomed, you're still doomed, Ninja HQ. Oh, here to the left? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Go outside. Around 30 is the moment the real-life anti-piracy kicks in. It does really feel that way. There we go. Oh, I remember this bit.
I think I could see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way round through all these Winocks to get to it.
Oh, the Winocks, huh? Don't judge me just because I had a double jump patch.
Watch out for that lava. It looks super hot.
Well. Okay. I mean, if I had to use the double jump patch to efficiently get the anti-piracy to trigger, why wouldn't I take advantage of it? I'm already a filthy cheater by doing this in the first place, I might as well. Oh. That's right, I need a rocket for those, don't I? See, it's starting to delete vital Spyro information from my brain. Every time I use the double jump, I get a memory taken away. It's like the Never-Ending Story too. Like every time Bastion makes a wish, a vital memory is erased. Good noise. Okay, pretty much finished up here. Bonking not so dignified. I'm just wondering, should I do Honey Speedway? 101x. Very satisfying. I imagine that if I don't, that's going to be something that's not... I can't return to it later, right? But I'm not really in much of a Speedway mood, because again, speaking of the tedium of this game, the Speedway races just take so long, and they're not very entertaining to play or to stream, so, you know.
The rocket's fueled up and ready to go, Spyro.
Thanks, man.
I guess this hunk of junk is supposed to fly. Sure glad I ain't the one getting on.
Yep. Honey Speedway can trigger a permanent egg deletion if you do it wrong. Yeah, well, there you go. There's all the encouragement I need.
Don't worry. Fairy engineering has never failed.
Hop aboard, Spyro, and boldly go where no dragon has gone before. Well, at least not in 1,000 years, at any rate.
The rocket is ready for launch, Spyro. Hop aboard whenever you want.
Let's just take a quick scope of how everything's going here. So, yep. No. Oh. Sergeant Bird, egg, reset. Sheila has reset. That's fun. That's great. Oh, I didn't actually do Frozen Altars. I didn't actually finish any of the eggs in that. And I should abandon Charmed Ridge. Oh, wait, I could have gone glide to the tower, but I didn't do the cat thing, so, I mentioned already that Sheila and Bird got deleted after Bentley. Oh, I might have missed it when I was, like, not looking at the chat and just looking at the game. I might go back to Frozen Altars then. I might go and do some Bentley boxing in that case before I move on. Because I can go for quite a bit longer. I don't have to finish up just yet, so more fun to explore. Oh, actually I can just... It's quicker to go through back here, isn't it, to get to there. Oh, this might be one of my favourite tracks in the game. Okay, I kind of wanted to glide in, but sure. Frozen Altars will change language. Of course it does. Oh.
Ah, Spyro. I've just received word from my little brother.
That's a good stance.
He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
Wait, actually.
Fat Dom, yeah.
No, actually, no. I want to quit. I want to leave, and I want to trigger the language change first. See what we get. Oh, jeez. I forgot those things come back. So it has to have like a certain time elapse before the language changes, doesn't it? Like, what, 5 minutes in here maybe? Just hang around until something seems out of the ordinary. Last time I was here it was Spanish, I think it was. Italian and then Spanish, and when I was in Spooky Swamp it was just Spanish. I don't know the exact time, but roughly yes. Yeah, I'm just thinking what you said about one of the anti-piracy measures kicking in after 5 minutes. That does seem about the kind of time they've selected for whatever reason. But definitely too early. And it seems to do it twice, doesn't it? Because when I was in Spooky Swamp, the game switched to Spanish and then switched to English. And when I was in Frozen Altars, it switched to Italian, then switched to Spanish, so I think it was just kind of luck of what it randomized to. I thought it switched and then switched back to the one I started the game with, but I think it just happened to coincidentally pick English as its second language it changed to. I hate this level with a passion. It seems easier in OG, but you have to do a lot of pixel-perfect glides. It took me more than 1 hour. That is the problem with some of 3's levels, is that they do seem kind of fake difficulty. You know, they do make them just feel frustrating rather than something a challenge you can overcome. I mean, Spyro 1. You can't accuse that of being perfect gameplay because you've got levels like Treetops, which, you know, that is infamously irritating, but I feel like there's a side to it where you could feel like you could accomplish that and feel very satisfied with the result. Whereas parts of Spyro 3 just feel a bit draining. I feel like I'm really being hard on this game, and I don't even dislike it particularly. I like the main area of this level, but I dislike the boxing and hockey missions. I don't like the hockey mission either. I got very lucky when I did this previously. And it was quite painless, but God, it is not my favourite. Boxing I remember being okay. I remember this being not so bad. Welcome, most esteemed dragon. No language change yet? Oh, well, okay. Apparently, I spoke too soon. Benvenuto, stimaso drago. Well, thank you.
Sapevo che l'avresti fatto. Vai e digli che è meglio che non faccia il furbo con noi. Ricorda di parare i suoi pugni alti e di colpirlo basso quando cerca di parare.
Why is he so deep? Why did he hit puberty when he became Italian? I feel like I need to corner him and just make him completely difficult for it to attack me. I feel like not to keep bragging on this game. I don't. Well, I'm getting it completely destroyed here. I forgot you could do that. Okay, I might actually win this. Oh. Come on. Okay, maybe not. But this is another thing where you can... Okay, maybe worth it to see the animation. Kind of worth it.
Hai perso? E come farò a riavere la mia palla? Devi riprovare.
See? Oh, that's how I block triangle. Okay. Well, how do I block below? Wait. Oh my god, this is... not as simple as I remember it being. Do I just have to keep spamming square? That seems a good method. Oh. Oh, no. Got that mouth. Yeah, what I was going to say is this is definitely one of the areas where, because they've reused the Yeti from Spyro 2 for no real reason. Okay, I'm not going to do the method of backing him into the corner anymore. I'm just going to try and duck properly. That doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, actually dodging properly does make it a lot better. Oh, this is so much better. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, this is way more successful.
Gliel'hai fatta vedere! Ehi! Aspetta un minuto! Non è la mia palla!
Oh, he's so whiny, it's great. Non è la mia palla! Un bonito! Look at his little face.
Dovresti andare indietro a suonargliele ancora. Fatti restituire la mia palla.
Affronti ancora lo Yeti? Sì. So let him attack first. Well, not actually attack. Oh no, I'm in a corner! I feel like what I should do, which would be really cheap, is to get his health down. Assuming I can do this. And then just wait for the timer to run out. Like, that's probably the safest option, is just to run away. Sometimes it's all you can do. Oh. Uh-oh. In fact, I'm getting some flashbacks now, which is probably what I actually did. Seems like the kind of cheap thing I would do as a kid. That was a tie.
Mancano 2 round alla fine. Stai andando benissimo.
Wait a minute, why is my health down? Okay, so attack. Okay, no. Is this actually easier in Reignited? Have I ever played the first Reignited? Because my little brother got it. And I was helping him through it. That's my own experience of the remake, actually. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I've so lost.
Questo è l'ultimo round. Finiscilo!
Unless I get him in this one. No, perhaps not. It's easier and reignited. Yeah, it feels like maybe they realised this was really a real pain. Literally a real pain. You know what I might have done? Is I might have done the trick of plugging a second controller in. So the Yeti becomes player 2, and if you don't make any inputs, there's no moves, and you just win. I think I might have read that somewhere on like SpyroHints.com way back in the day. I'm so glad that site is still up, by the way, and got updated not too long ago. Made me very happy to see that. It's not a thing? Really? I thought I remember that happening. Yes!
Ehi, questa non è la mia palla! È solo un altro stupido uovo!
Stupido uovo. Oh, you're not a stupido uovo, Rico. It just ends unceremoniously, dumps you back outside, like, oh, you didn't get my ball back, I just had a stupid egg. Oh, si vola dal tetto del tempio. Tempio would be flies to the temple, right? So we're still in the same language. We're gonna go all the way around here, right? And fly up the steps. Should have double jumped. Oh! Oh! No! Control the drift. It always feels like such an excuse when I say that, but it's genuinely true that one of my analog sticks is a little... Because this controller's like, you know, as old as I am. And it gets stuck in the forward position sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing still, you know, not trying to go anywhere, and then just walk straight off the edge. Nice double jump. Oh, Flight to Temple's over there, isn't it? Okay. It's not, ah, no! What? What happened? Okay, it's not Flight to the Temple after all, it's Flight to this island. Yes. I'm so glad a reliable way to trigger the anti-piracy was to patch a double jump in from Spyro 2. That makes things significantly easier. Cecil. Those eyes clipping through. All egg. Wonderful. Should stick around, see if the language changes again.
Io ed Eustachio stavamo facendo una gara di pupazzi di neve quando la maga li ha portati in vita con un incantesimo. Da allora vanno in giro a costruire muri di ghiaccio e combinare guai.
That was amazing. That was the most monotone voice I've ever heard. I really have to work to keep on like a single sound like that.
What if you tried melting the snowman using the laser?
Okay, let's go. Jump scared by English. Okay, so the language did change, but that's not very interesting. Maybe I'll go back to Spooky Swamp. See what happens there. I wonder if it has a specific language selection, because I've seen Italian and Spanish now, and English. I've yet to see German and I think French. Maybe it only cycles through specific ones. Kinda scared to go places now. His tail's just clipping out the back of the rocket. Why do I have the rocket? Like, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to have this now, aren't I? I forgot I'm already at Midnight Mountain. God, it feels like I just started these streams and already I'm lasting right through to the end. I mean, I usually wouldn't encounter the end of the game so fast because I haven't tried to collect everything. I haven't gone back for every gem. I've done pretty much every side minigame. Well, apart from that one. I just had to abandon. Yeah, I have nothing to do here pretty much. But I am just gonna hang out and see if the language quirk happens again. It's just more fun that way for me, I think. To play the game in a way I've never... Well, the whole idea of this playthrough is to play the game in a way I've never done before. But it's fun to hear new voice actors. Looks like I grabbed most of the gems here as well, which surprises me, because I've been kind of rushing through these levels. Dang, there's nothing to collect here. Oh, right. No dialogue box either. Because there's no way you would be able to see this ordinarily. I know it's because I just got close to the portal, but wow, the music shutting off was very appropriate there. What have you done? You've broken everything. But now you have a new life, so that's nice. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see this door in ordinary gameplay, would you? Because there's no way to get here without Sheila. That's kind of cool. Can we clip in any way? Don't think so. What happens? Am I going to void out if I just get stuck in this position? No? Oh, I guess maybe that only happens in Spyro 1, that if you get stuck in this falling animation long enough, it voids you out, so you aren't stuck there. Nice. I bet I can get in there. I think he's having fun. Oh, that's good. No, wait. How do I get it stuck on the head bash animation? I'm also just faffing around at this point until the language changes. Oh, well, okay. There you go. Finally get to experience German. Gesamtschatz. I guess I was there long enough. Gartensast. Buzz Bergvellis. Sheila's Alm. Hilf Bobby nach Haus. Hilf Piet nach Haus. Hilf Bally nach Haus. Pils Rennbahn. Well, Bahn is like road or way, isn't it? Rennbahn. Sichspiel. Rennen. Jägers Luftkampf. Muschelstrand. like a mussel shell? Oh, I love seeing how the level names were localized into making sense in other languages and being kind of catchy and cutesy, like Seashell Shore becomes Muschelstrand. Schmelzkräuter. Yeah, so Tiki Lodge. Lavafluss. Lavafluss. What would that one have been? Wilkenturm. Villa Sun. Villa Sun. That one's pretty straightforward, yeah. Hupfesu Rapunzel. Hop to Rapunzel. Bad. Okay, that can't be the word bad. Bad Sonnenaufgang. Super bonus, Welton. Oh, yeah, super bonus round. That's where English being dramatic influenced helps a lot. That's, yeah. Mitternashberg? Oh, midnight place, I guess. Midnight ground, berg? I actually don't know what berg means. I like the name Mitternashberg, though. Crystallinchen, that's Crystal Islands. Wurstenruin is deserted ruins, I guess. Spucken de Gruft is haunted tomb. Dynaminen. Agent 9's labor. Well, alright. No. Oh, labor. Yeah, labor. Oh, you know where you do labor in a lab, don't you? I've never connected that before. Laboratory. Does the word laboratory actually mean a place where labor is done? Wow. I've never considered. That's probably really obvious, but I've never made that connection between the terms now. I didn't think I'd learned something about language from Spyro 3 Anti-Piracy playthrough. Frost Alta, the same. Bentley's Ossenposten. Oh, I like Firework Fabric. That one's fun. So it's Pids. Icy Peak. Ice Pids. Zalberturma? Spooky Swamp is Spookindi Swamfer. Bamboo Terrace is Bamboo Terrace. It's just Bamboo's Terrace. Barren Ring. Oh, do the speedways have different names? So Pils Rennbahn, Barren Ring, and Honingwaben Ring, and oh, interesting. Okay, maybe I should actually play the game now. Angerhalten. Right. Oh. Yeah, what was I doing again? I got completely sidetracked for about 5 minutes there, just going, ooh, German. That's the game this language is usually not in when I play. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to beat Spike. It's cool that you recognize German W is more like V. That's that's very... Yeah, I think maybe give me too much credit, but I appreciate that. It's like the only thing I know. I want to go to Spike's arena, right? Bad Sonnengang is... I like that. Samurai Spring. Buzz... Wait, why is there a K? Buzz K. Buzzk Bergvillis. Avency. Middenasberg is definitely my favorite so far. That's just a satisfying word to say. Oh, this track is great.
Mein taktischer Instinkt sagte mir, dass die Zauberin dich hier angreifen würde. Deshalb flog ich her, um dir zu helfen. Meine Raketenwerfer scheinen nichts gegen diese Kreatur ausrichten zu können. Aber ich kann dir helfen, indem ich Munition fallen lasse. Leg los und kämpfe den gerechten Kampf.
Wow. Wait, this isn't the area I want. What am I doing? Yeah, level Binden. I don't want to be there. I already beat Spike. I want Scorch, don't I? I do want to go to Midnight Mountain. I'm mixing up my Spike, Scorch boss names there. All this time I was praising Midnight Mountain, forgetting that's a place I... Whoa! That's a good frame.
Jetzt reicht's. Ich habe genug. Ich werde ein Monster erschaffen, das ein Ende macht mit allen Monstern. Und ich werde es losschicken, dass es alle Drachen vernichtet, sogar die Kleinen. Ja, ja, es wird sie zertrümmern, sie zerquetschen und sie zerbersten. Oh ja, sie auslöschen, sie zerbrechen und sie zerschmettern und sie aufreißen.
Aber, wird sie das nicht umbringen?
Oh, her voice is so deep.
Keine Rolle, solange ich noch ihre Flügel einsammeln kann.
Was?
What? so monotone. I'm going to kill all the little hatchlings, What? You actually read some words correctly. I'm not German, but had to learn some in school when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. I'm surprised I got any of those correct, to be honest. I think that's just like a slight, you know, advantage of some English words resembling German words.
Es hält sie lediglich davon ab, so viel rumzuzappeln.
Du bist schrecklich. Warum habe ich nur je auf dich gehört?
You even lived in the UK for some time, you miss Lincolnshire. Oh, Lincolnshire.
Ich werde sie mir vornehmen, sobald ich mit dem Drachen fertig bin. Nun, wo war ich stehen?
That's cool. That's, as I'm sure you can tell, where, you know, England is of course the part of the world that I am from. And still am. Wait, was the grunt actually dubbed then? I think that might have been a different actor. Das Adventure, get weiter. I was actually learning German. I might have brought this up last time the language changed in a previous stream with this. I was learning German for a brief time many years ago. But I didn't get very far into it and I don't really remember much.
Monster ihre Feinde bis aufs Letzte zu vernichten.
I like Bentley's voice. Oh, his voice is so cute.
Keine Zeit für Grübeleien. Eine Schlacht wartet auf uns. Ich werde danach streben, dir zu helfen, indem ich dich ständig mit explosiven Geschossen versorge.
Well, I have no way of knowing if his vocabulary translates. I'm assuming it does, but I like how his delivery is like some sort of proud poet. That's really fun. Yeah, so the music in this boss fight, oh my god. I listen to this a lot, actually. I might have said some negative things about Spyro 3 on this stream. Wasn't actually intending to focus on the negatives, but the soundtrack, my god. This doesn't even sound like a track from the Spyro trilogy. That was nice aim. I thought it was gonna hone in and it didn't. Spyro and your accent were the things that made me stay. Thank you. Alright. Nice. This drop, you can't really hear it over the... Oh, just as it gets to the drop, I die. Why? Alright. Look at Bentley's walk cycle. That's really good. Okay, that seemed a little unfair. That seemed more than a little unfair. Oh, the red. Nice. Going well. I heard another oh, these guys. Why those guys? Oh yes, give me that. Amazing. Just entirely dodged it. Oh, hey. I forgot you reappear. This is what, the third time I've had to fight you now? James. Oh, that's cute. Die Flucht. That probably wasn't right. It might have been more like Flucht. Oh, that really threw me off guard for a second. Essen, food. I feel like I'm playing like kids' edutainment game to teach me a new language. I know Essen.
Das könnte eine weitere Falle sein.
Du steckst in einem Käfig, du Pelzkopf. Warum sollte ich dich dann überhaupt rauslassen?
Ich weiß nicht. Ihr Zaubertypen könnt hinterlistig sein.
Schau, ich hatte nie vor, den Drachen zu schaden. Komm jetzt, wir haben keine Zeit hierfür.
Why is this the game that's making you want to go back to learning German? It's actually inspiring to go, you know what, I should pick those lessons up again. I couldn't tell you why either. I have no family connections to Germany. But I think it is just the familiarity to some parts of English that made me think, I enjoy the process of learning that language. I'm tempted. Oh right, I've already been here, so Bianca doesn't appear. Right. Sheila's album. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's still all messed up. Uh-oh, Villa Son. Schmel's crater? Oh no. Vulcan term? Now I definitely don't know where I'm going. Music's banging though. Ah, I'm not supposed to talk to you. Remember that. Oh, hey. Oh, I have all the eggs now.
Du hast es geschafft, Spyro. Du hast genügend Dracheneier gefunden, damit ich das Tor öffnen kann. Nachdem ich es geöffnet habe, kannst du dich der Zauberin jederzeit stellen. Sei aber vorsichtig. Sie wird dich erwarten.
I'm not going in there. I know what's gonna happen. I know what'll happen if I try and beat the sorceress right now. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna finish up the stream tonight, and I guess I'll come back and do just one more of these. Kinda sad to think about. What was that place called? Oh, that's Pills Renbarn. Okay, Pills. Well, the original is Mushroom Speedway, isn't it? So... It's not Pills, is it? That's not... Hang on a minute. I'm gonna look at really quickly what does Pills mean in German. It hit me then as like, clearly it's not what I think it is. And it's probably what do they call it? A false friend when a word resembles a word in a different language. So pills means, what does pills mean? I'm just getting a lot of stuff about a company instead of like, instead of what it actually means. It does mean mushroom, okay. I genuinely thought for a second they'd made a joke on mushrooms as in like the drug and was called, and with like, it was just called Drug Highway or something, but it was like, okay, that's clearly not what it is. So just fungus, mold. Yeah. General fungus terms is pills. Or maybe piles. It might be pronounced piles, actually, I have no idea. I have to go now. Wish you luck. You need to reset the game or reset the portals back to normal. Oh, thank you. There was a lot I didn't know about. And I'm glad you could help me along and figure out how to make this as bizarre an experience as possible. I'm gonna close up now myself. I just got distracted by German stuff for a second there. There's a nice cricket noise up here. Does that occur anywhere else in the level? Hold on a second. Why is there a cricket noise but only up here? What an odd sound effect just to randomly drop in there. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and do just one more stream of this then. And do everything properly in Midnight Mountain. Probably just mess around and attempt to see what else I... The music disappeared in morning. Did Sparks just disappear from the health I collected? What? Oh. Oh, things are really starting to get goofy, aren't they? Oh no! Is that gonna stay when I come back? Is that just a permanent problem now, or is... Yeah. Where'd your buddy go, Spyro? Alright, yeah. Well, I was about to say I'll see how far I can take the anti-piracy measures of this game, but, you know, there's a good demonstration right there. Yeah. He's unstable. See, he comes back. It's fine. He's fine. Don't even worry about it. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you next time and see how strange this thing can get before we come to the sad, bitter end of the Spyro 3 anti-piracy run. Don't worry, man, it's going to be great. Well, thanks for watching and coming along and chatting and helping and all that stuff. These are really fun streams to do. It's kind of sad that I only have one more of these, and also many more games to play. But I almost don't want this strange little journey to end. But it will. And it will end badly. But, yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Hope to see you next time then. And bye-bye.